right. Hey, now we're here. All right. I'm really glad the webcam started working really nicely. We've got about 1 minute till cinema starts. I was working on getting the camera started right before, and you always get technical difficulties right before you start something. So, let's see. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'll just be sitting here waiting for people to join in. You guys want to know what I'm doing? I'm inviting people to the webinar as we go right now. We've got a couple of minutes, and then we're going to get started at, let's say, 9:05. Yeah, 9:05. While we let everyone roll on in. Ooh, we're gonna have some questions in here. So we're gonna start off with oh, we got 3 viewers in here. Let's go. Hey, welcome in, guys. I just want to say the fact that you're here makes you one of the very, 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 very minuscule people that are very serious about what they're doing and what they're doing in their lives. So congratulations on making here, because you guys rock. For all the people that saw Limitless Sales Seminar and just said, maybe they're a little tired, maybe they're not ready for it. Congratulations, you made it. So that's amazing. Okay, we're gonna give it about 2 more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not sure if you guys can hear how fast I'm typing, but let's see. All right, one more minute and we're gonna go ahead and start it. Let's see. You know, it's really interesting. I can see my face like down here, and it's like really, really wild to be like, oh, I can look up here, see my face, look down there, see my face, look up here, see my face, and it's like really, really clean quality. So we're really glad for that. All right. Go ahead and get started. All right. 1. Who wants more money in their lives? Go ahead and type me in the chat if you want more money in your life. Because, let's face it, everybody wants to have a little bit more money in their life, right? Let's have another question. Who wants more time in their lives? More time in your life. If you want more time in your life, go ahead and type me in the chat. Yep, there we go. No, me. Yeah, everyone wants to have more time in their lives, and everyone wants to have more money in their lives, but not a lot of people know exactly how that works. And what the Limitless Sales Seminar is for is to basically explain how people are running ads on the internet and actually making money. And you're like, well, William, I don't need to run ads, or I don't have a company that needs to run ads. I need to sell my product or service. And the thing is, you do. You do, because your company is losing money if you guys are A, not using social media, and B, not using automation. And you're like, well, that's a lot of words coming from you right now, automation and sales. And basically what we're talking about is in your company, you're either A, using social media, or B, losing. And you might be wondering, like, a lot of companies, they go out and they make social media, but there's actually no plan behind A, capturing emails, B, retargeting those leads, C, actually getting clients to buy something. A lot of times, like, companies have social media and they're not even selling anything on their social media. Like, they want people to like see their images online and just be like, oh, this is really cool, let me go ahead and call them. And like, it never happens because there's actually a guided process to get your prospect to see who you are, to get aware, and then get interest, right? Desire, and then action. It's actually called like the IDA model, where you have like awareness, interest, or desire, and then action. And the first thing that you really, really need to get done is to make sure, 1, they're aware, 2, that they're interested, build the desire, and then actually get them to take action. And those things don't like happen on accident, right? You don't just like get someone to see your Instagram page and just hop in and be like, oh, you know what, I want to buy, right? And the same with like any other company. Let's say like you're a real estate agent, or you're selling mortgages, or whatever it is you're doing. If you're interacting with a lot of people all the time, right, and you're letting those people slip out of the funnel because not everyone buys the very first time they see you, what happens is like you're losing money, right? People don't always buy on the first purchase, but you need to be able to walk them through that process over and over again with micro commitments to actually get them to buy. And what I'm going to be doing is explaining, yeah, I got Andrea saying me. What I'm going to be explaining is, 1, if you have any sort of business and want to make any sort of money, how to make money online, right? And sometimes people really don't like that idea. It's like, I don't really want to make money online. I like my company the way that it is. And the thing is, if you have a company or have any sort of ideas, you are able to make money online with just the information that you have. And then from there, you can still propel your business doing the thing that you love while also helping other people do exactly what it is that you do. And what we're going to be presenting here today is a 4-step process to making money online. Right, there are 4 steps. Count them. How many? Go type in the chat. How many steps are there? Okay, 4. Good job. Let's go. So when I first started, what was going on with me was I was a realtor, right? I was a realtor reaching out to so many people, trying to capture all of these leads. And what they started showing me was there's a system to make sales. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. But for us, right, it was like manual. Like your body had to do all of the things. And so they taught us how to go call as many people as possible, and then take from the people that you call to move into the next step of the process, which was sitting down. From sitting down, you keep calling them, and then eventually you get to the look at the houses, and you go to the house showing, and then from the showing you keep calling them, hope that they, stay inside this funnel. But that's a physical funnel, right? When we're talking about sales funnels now, they're actually a lot easier than actually going out banging on people's doors and like begging them to buy a house. It's really subtle, right? So you have Facebook, you have Instagram, Twitter, all of these social media platforms where you guys can start posting content and get awareness, right? And a lot of people like hop on social media and they just want to get awareness and get like the likes and stuff like that, but it doesn't really help you. Because likes aren't money. Likes aren't money. Likes aren't what? Money. Likes are not money. And a lot of people like to compare themselves to these like influencers that have 100,000 followers, but they're talking about like travel and not really selling anything, right? And what's the issue with that? Likes aren't money. Go ahead and write that inside the chat. Like, likes are not money. Okay? So our goal in this is to explain to you the 4-step process to actually making money online, but we want you to understand that, one, likes are not money. A sales process is money. A dependable sales process is what money is, okay? So, the very first step that you guys have to do is, don't worry. The very first thing that you guys need to do when you guys are creating this process is, one, you need to be able to select your avatar. So your avatar is essentially the person that you are selling to, and there's a niche process to figuring out exactly who it is that you are selling to. And the 3 biggest markets that you're going to need to be in are health, wealth, and relationships. And then you're going to sub-niche into whatever it is you want. One good one that I know is there is wealth. Everyone wants to make more money. And the reason that we have those 3, what are they again? 3 ones are, go ahead, type in the chat, health, wealth, and relationships. Go ahead and put that in the chat for me if you guys are still here. Health, wealth, and relationships. And, right, like everyone wants to have a really good relationship, right? Everyone wants to make more money, and you can never lose too many pounds, okay? So, health, wealth, and relationships. And the one that I had gotten into when I first started was it was wealth and the spirituality of wealth, right? So everyone likes to manifest things. Everyone likes to like sit down, meditate, pray that things come to them. I'll let you guys know. It does work that way, sort of, in a way. You have a reticular activating system that helps you see more things in the real world, but you actually have to put in a sales process, right? So, once you have your avatar, you're going to do health, wealth, and relationships. You're going to do your smaller niche, which is like the spirituality of money, so you know exactly what you're doing. You're helping people manifest their dreams. Another easy one would be, one that I do right now is I help businesses actually put in sales processes in their business. That's exactly what I do in this. I'm not selling anything in this webinar. I'm just explaining to everyone exactly what I know. But if you guys do want to work with me, let me know. So this one, I actually really loved talking to people about how to make more money online and how to actually change their mindset a lot. And the thing is with that is I was looking at people that are 18 to 24, and those people don't have money, right? And so when you're doing the health, wealth, and relationships, picking your niche, you have to make sure that you guys have these 4 categories filled. This is, 1, is there a lot of pain in the market? Is there a lot of what? Go ahead, write that in the chat. Is there a lot of pain in the marketplace? Okay. Are the people actually looking for the product that you're selling? Right? And you can do that by going into Google Trends. If you guys go into Google Trends, you guys can type in whatever keyword that you want and find out if people are actually looking what you're looking for. So for example, for the wealth and the spirituality of wealth, I could hop into Google Trends, type in manifestation, and I can see how many searches are actually happening per month on the wealth of relationships. So the first one is pain. Is there a lot of pain in this marketplace? Are there people that are actually looking for your product? And then do the people have the money to pay for it? And that was the thing that I had the issue with. I was targeting college kids, and college kids are always broke. So do they have the money to actually pay for what you're talking about? And then finally, are they easy to reach, right? Like if you're talking to architects in Samoa, right? I mean, the odds that you're gonna be able to talk to them are very, very limited. So you need to make sure that you have an audience that you can actually reach, right? So 1, pain in the marketplace. What is that? Pain in the marketplace. 2, are those people easy to reach? Yes or no? Are they easy to reach? Are there people looking for your product? Are there people, looking for your product? We're still here. Lots of pain in the marketplace. So yeah, we have those. Lots of pain in the marketplace. Are they looking for your product? Do they have the funds to pay for it? And are they easy to reach? So the last one is, I would say the most important of those 4 is making sure they have the money to pay for your product, because you can be reaching out to people, like for example, I wanted to do the wealth, and I reached out to people that actually didn't have the funds to pay for what I was looking for, and that was the issue right there. Like there's a bottleneck. Like if you have a great product and you built out everything you ever wanted to build out, but there's no money there, what happens? Say it with me. What happens? You get no sales. You get no sales. Okay. So step 1 is finding your avatar. Let's see if I can go ahead and share the screen here. If it lets me. Stream. Let's see. It's not letting me share the screen anymore. Alright, no worries. Let's go back. So the very first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is make sure that we have our avatar. Our avatar is going to be something that sounds like, my name is Michael Thompson. I'm 42 years old. I like entrepreneurs like Grant Cardone. I like Gary Vee. I like mental health people that are like Bob Proctor. They're self-help. And the reason you need to know these things, you need to know exactly who your target audience is, like the age of the person. They're kind of typical names. Normally, sometimes they're just going to be like the United States, Canada, or the UK. What are those three places? United States, Canada, and the UK. If you're selling things online, go ahead and make sure you're selling those 3 areas and type those areas into the chat. What are they? United States, Canada, and the UK. The reason I say that is because the currencies are higher than most other currencies, and if you go somewhere else to spend it, you'll be able to hire out people better, and you'll also be able to make more money and live your best life. So we have our avatar. We've got Michael, age 42, likes Gary Vee, is a business owner, has been in business for 3 to 5 years, earns X amount of money. By the way, you're able to find out all of these things. And the way that I actually picked this avatar that I created was I had a list of questions that I put into ChatGPT. What was the app called? ChatGPT. Go ahead, type that in there. Type that in the chat. Because I'm going to mention a lot of tools. There are a lot of tools to get to where you want to go. And I want to make sure that you guys have all of them once you guys are doing this. So the very first tool I need you guys to know about is ChatGPT. This is where I actually selected my avatar and then asked it a plethora of 52 different questions to see what that avatar would like, where he's at, what he's doing, what his interests are. And a lot of the time, the avatar that you're targeting is someone that's similar to you, similar to what you've been in your life, something you really connect with. Because if you don't really connect with them, there's no point in doing it in the first place. When it comes down to selling on the internet, by the way, we're going to make sure that we're not selling to people that we don't really care about. And not to say that some people are not more important or less important than others, but you want to make sure that you actually genuinely care about the audience that you're supporting, because people can smell the BS. You can't just BS people. It's just not going to happen. There's just no way you can do that, right? So you need to really genuinely care about what's happening when you pick your avatar. So now, once you have your avatar, you have Michael, he's 42, he's been in business 3 to 5 years. Mainly I'm targeting business owners. And what was the last one? 3 to 5 years. And he's earning X amount of money per year. So now I'm doing sales funnels. What's his problem, right? So he's got his business. For me, his pain point would be the fact that he's in the marketplace. He's getting a couple of sales, but he's not doing that well. He wants to get on Instagram, all these like social media platforms, and he's trying to figure it out all by himself. Cool, awesome. Here's what I do. I step in and I say, hey, look, I'm able to set up this entire sales funnel. All right, guys, you guys ready to hear what a sales funnel is? So basically, what happens on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those platforms is they're posting ads everywhere. Everywhere you're going to see ads, right? And it starts off with a banner ad. It's something that catches your eye, stops the scroll, essentially. So you're scrolling. What does it do? Stops the scroll. Type that in the chat. What you need to do is create something that stops the scroll. And that's a banner ad, right? You can do that organically. You can do that posting them in Facebook groups. You can do that posting them in Instagram groups. It's literally just something that catches people's eye. It's kind of like a thumbnail for the YouTube. It's basically the exact same thing. Where you guys, boom, they go inside, they see it, and like, oh, what's this? It could say something like, find out what business owners are doing to secretly 10x their sales. Click. What's that? So that's the first like link that you'll get. You'll get a link. Boom, they hop in that link. The second step that happens is they're actually going to be sent to either a VSL or a free offer, right? So a VSL is where someone sits down and they're talking to you for like an hour. I know you guys have been through this. What is it called? VSL. Go ahead and type that in the chat. One more time. What is that called? A VSL. So it's a video sales letter. Video sales letter is where someone just like hops in and says, find out what business owners are doing to 10x their sales. And then, for example, you'd literally be like in a chat like this, not a chat, but it'd stop and like it'd start playing. And I'd be like, are you struggling to make sales online? Imagine if you can make $1,000 a day without having to do any ads, without having to do any shipping, without having to do anything, like basically. And it's like, oh, what? Like, people have told you have to work so hard in life to make money, but it's just simply not true. This is the 4-step process that people are using in order to make money online. And then like they get you and they keep going down the process. That's your video sales letter, right? So what's the biggest part of the video sales letter is it catches the attention and it keeps the attention. What does it do? Write that in the chat. Catches the attention, keeps the attention. Once you go to the VSL, the next step through that is the sales landing page. So you go to the VSL and it's like, all right, tap to the next page and like to buy now or to check out more. And so they go in the next page, they click, boom, they're in the sales page. Inside of that sales page is where it's going to give you more information on the product, and then you click buy now, and then you can finally get to the order form. And you might be wondering, like, why is there all of this? Because when you're selling someone online, your goal isn't to just pitch them. The goal is to catch the attention and to keep the attention as long as possible. What's the goal? To catch someone's attention. And what's the second one? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. To catch someone's attention and to keep someone's attention. It's very important. To catch someone's attention and to keep someone's attention. Because the longer that they're watching your video or your ad or your chats or whatever it may be, the higher the likelihood is that they're going to buy. Right? You're not selling anyone ever. No, everyone likes to buy stuff. No one likes to be sold. Absolutely no one. So you need to just catch people's attention, keep their attention. That's it. And then give them great information. So what happens next is now you have this like sales funnel. You're like, okay, well this kind of almost makes sense. I picked my avatar. Okay, now I'm driving traffic, right? So let's talk about driving traffic. I don't think I dived into that too well. So you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all these pages, and you're putting on educational content throughout all of these platforms. This could be videos, this could be whatever it might be that you're catching people's attention with. Let's say, for example, I do a lot of like, hey guys, this is me, this is my life. Here are the 3 things that have changed my life in the last whatever, valuable information. Alright guys, if you guys want to see more of this, go ahead, follow, like for more, and check it out. Cool. That person, I caught their attention. They go into my page, they see more stuff, and they see a link. Boom, link tree. Alright, so now they hop into your link tree, and they have free offers. Mind you, this is the whole process, right? I would be sharing my screen right now, but the whole process goes from catching their attention, keeping their attention, to selling. And the reason that I mention all of this is so that we can eventually start retargeting these people that made it through this process. Because a lot of people just get followers and likes. And what are likes again? Likes are not what? Likes are not money. Likes are just simply not money. You can have 1 million followers, but that is not what? Type it in the chat. Likes are not money. So we caught people's attention. They're in our Facebook, or let's do Instagram for example, keep it straightforward. We posted on Instagram, we got 1,000 different people looking at it. 4 different people follow, maybe 10 different people followed, whatever. The main goal is to find someone that is actually your target market, because if they're outside of that, they're not buying your product anyway. They click your link tree, they go from your link tree to all your free offers. For example, one of mine is my free book. Someone can go in like, oh, I want your free book. Heck yeah, free book. And it's a great book, by the way. It's called Mastering Social Media. The thing right there is when they check the book, it says, let me capture your email. That's the part where the sales funnel really does begin. That's the part where the sales funnel really does what? It starts. Go ahead, write that in the chat. Because when you capture someone's email and their phone number, right there, you can also get their phone number, by the way. You give them a free offer. It could be a free calendar. It could be a free book. It could be a free 10-minute phone call. I don't know. Free whatever. Something that provides value. Like genuinely provide value to people. And then from there, you capture their phone number and email to whatever CRM you have. The CRM that I use is called Sales Process. That's the one I use. There's also ClickBank. So write down Sales Process in the chat and ClickBank in the chat. Those are 2 very valuable tools that you guys will be able to use in the future. From there, so you have someone, they hopped in. Yeah, I got lost for a second. Okay, so they hopped in your sales process. You capture their email. That is the most powerful thing. That is the most powerful thing. People might say emails are dead. People might say text messages are dead, but they're not. No one says text messages are dead. And so you capture their email, right? You capture their phone number, and now you're going to increase the frequency. Increase the what? Frequency in which you connect with the people that have been in your sales process. Because that right there, now you have a client. You have a client right there. You can retarget that client. You can show them more ads. You can show them more things that are more targeted towards them. You start whatever you want. You can start going crazy from there. So your sales process goes, you have a link in your bio that shows a list of free offers. Your list of free offers takes them to capture their email. Once that happens, you give them their free thing, and then you do the upsell flow. What is it called? Upsell flow. All right. So this is where we're actually getting serious, and I'm going to explain to you what you guys need to be creating. So there are things like where you make your online course like Kajabi. So you can make a free online course, or you can have like a group chat, or you can do like a mentorship, or whatever it might be. Let's start off with like a Kajabi course. You see people sell courses all the time. They have it on Udemy, they have it on wherever it is. This is where the things get really, really good. Because all you have to do is do what I'm doing. You sit down, record your conversation, explain how you do exactly what it is you do. But this is the upsell flow. So they got your free offer, and it's like, oh, check it out for more. Like really become like the best business owner on the face of the planet. And it's like, what? I can be the best business owner on the face of the planet? And boom, it says like, oh, join this course or come to this free webinar. There's 2 of them. You can either join like a group or do a webinar. For example, let's do a webinar flow. So they got their free offer, goes into the webinar flow. Oh, come to our webinar on the 10th. We do a little webinar like this, and at the very end, you sell everyone. It's like, hey, join, book a call, do whatever. But prior to that, let's go back to, let's not do webinar flow. Let's do just like an upsell, like they're buying like a simple product. So if they're buying a simple product, it would go, they got your free offer, right? Like your free book. Let's say, I believe Jay, very glad he joined, or Kayla Medeiros. I know he's doing like loans, and I would give them like a free offer on like the loans, and then have them upsell into maybe a little package where you explain to people how to actually get like a proper loan, or even you can even sell to other people that are trying to learn how to sell loans. Honestly, that's actually probably the best way to do it, is because you're selling to who you used to be, and then from there you can start moving them up the sales ladder. Because the people that really make money in real estate are the people that teach people how to make money in real estate. The people that make money doing loans are people that tell people how to make money doing loans, or like all the seminars that you see, because they're really passionate about it. A lot of people do really well in real estate too, but I noticed that there's a lot more money being made creating teams and teaching people how to sell real estate, right? So now we have that upsell flow, right? So they're getting upsold into your next product. It's just a landing page. It says like, hey, really, really awesome product. Are you ready for the next stage? Upgrade now. Or like, I don't want to upgrade. I understand that I won't get what I have if I don't upgrade. It's like, okay, cool. Boom. You have them in your upsell flow. And then you start moving them and giving them email swipes. The next thing we're going to talk about is email swipes. What are email swipes? Email swipes are where you basically email every single person over and over again, but that can be automated. 100% of it is like AI now. Like, how do you think people are running companies now? AI. Just like type that in the chat. Like, people are using social media and AI. That's it. Social media, AI, and a camera. People are really just like blowing the marketplace away with what? Social media, AI, and cameras. It's like 100% it now. Doing really great at what they do, learning a lot, and just selling information. All right. So, make sure I'm telling you guys everything in the right order, because I did write all this down. Let's see. So right now I'm hopping on ChatGPT to check out ChatGPT. Write that in the chat. What is it? ChatGPT. Because honestly, a lot of the stuff that we do now would not be possible without ChatGPT. It's just like unbelievable how easy ChatGPT makes a lot of people's lives. From like ad copy to creating images, like graphic design images, to you can even transcript video using AI now. It is absolutely ballistic. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so the 4-step process is choosing your avatar, creating your product, driving traffic, and closing the sale. So I would say, yeah, choosing your avatar, driving traffic, getting the sale. I think we did the whole sales funnel process where I explained to you how that works. Okay, let me break down exactly what tools we're using during the sales process, because that could be a little confusing. It's like, okay, well, I need all of these different pages. How does that even work? Okay, cool. So people use things like ClickBank's Accelerator. Write that in the chat. What is it called? ClickBank's Accelerator. That's the one I use. That was the first thing I ever joined. That's actually where I got a lot of the information that I have. It was like a $2,000 course where I just like sat back and grinded. Another one that I use is called Sales Process, where you can create all these pages. It's really, really simple because they have like all the courses that you need there. And there's ClickFunnels. I've personally never used ClickFunnels, but it's one of like the oldest ones ever. Same with ClickBank. They're like one of the oldest like affiliate marketplaces on the planet. Let's see. And then, so yeah. So you have all those pages, and they really just like give you like everything you need. So once you hop into like Sales Process, they give you everything you need to implement that in your business. and then from there you kind of just drive traffic by making posts. One thing that you guys can do when you guys are making posts is to make sure that you guys have 3 main components. How many? 3 main components when you guys are making posts: the capturing hook, the main information, and the call to action. Right? 3 different things that have changed my life forever. 1, life-changing fact. 2, life-changing fact. 3, life-changing fact. Go ahead, follow for more, and make sure you guys like and comment below. Boop. Cheers. Boom. That gets posted on your Instagram. You're driving lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of traffic. From there, you guys make sure you guys have your link tree. Link tree. What is it called? Link tree. Type that in the chat. Link tree. From there, you're going to have your sales page that has all of your free offers. Where is it? Your free what? Free offers. When you have all of your free offers, the biggest thing that happens from there is now you're going to start capturing emails. You start capturing emails in the free offers section. So they say, boom, I want your free ebook. You capture their email. They hop in your email. Let's go. What happens? Boom. Now you have them in whatever email list that you have. Your email list is going to be the place where you start texting them frequently to make sure they get into your webinars, inside of your group chats. They're a part of any group that you start throwing, any live events, any not live events, any webinars, anything, literally anywhere you want to drive traffic. But now you have control over the traffic, right? You have highly engaged traffic. So you have their phone numbers and you have their emails, and then you have highly engaged traffic. What is it called? Highly engaged traffic. Highly engaged traffic. They've gone through your entire sales flow. They know they like you. They gave you your phone number and they gave you their email. What is that called? Highly engaged traffic. Okay, so once you have them inside of your email flow, right? Now you're able to send out emails using, what is it called? ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to help you write all of the email things that you need. Get you some great copy out there so you can write down whatever it is that you'd like to. From there, you're going to be able to write out emails, send out emails however often you'd like to. And now it's all about designing your product. Use something like Kajabi, or honestly, I would say start off with Kajabi and just like make a nice little course. You can use Udemy. They have like LinkedIn, I'm pretty sure, courses. However it is you don't want to sell your product, but I think the easiest way would probably be to do that, or create another web page where you just have like a list of videos. It shouldn't be that difficult. From there you have your product, so if someone gets access to your product, they have a little login, boop, boop, get your product in your email, and then you do the upsells. Some people like to do the webinar one, so they invite a bunch of people to the webinar. A lot of people get inside the webinar, they stay in the webinar for however long, because you caught their attention and you kept their attention. At the end of the webinar, you have them either book a call or go into your sales process where you're like, okay, click this link, it's gonna end now. Like, we're gonna be able to do this for everyone. And then from there, boom, you're good, because the webinar is probably the best one where people can actually see that you know what you're talking about, and then just sell them from there. And then from there, like, you have your upsell to actually talk to them on a phone call, explain what you do. And then from there, you actually close the deal and provide your service. But it's not an accident, right? People don't like go hop on Instagram, run all these ads on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and all that on accident. Right? Like it all just makes sense. Like, you have all of these traffic sources, you catch their attention, you keep their interest, you get their desire, and then you get the action, right? And I'm gonna just overview what we talked about so far. Coming into closing, because we've talked for about 40 minutes now. How long did we talk? 40 minutes. Actually, go ahead if you guys have any questions. Go ahead and throw them in there now. By the time we get to the end, I'll actually answer all of those. So, let's see. The next thing that I want to talk about is like basically just closing thoughts and everything that we talked about so far. So we've talked about choosing your avatar. Your avatar is either someone that used to be you, or someone that you know really likes to work with you. Like a type of person that really likes to work with you. That person needs to have the money to pay you. They need to have a pain. They need to have the money to pay you. They need to have the pain. They need to be easy to reach. Money, pain, easy to reach. Money, pain, easy to reach. What was the fourth one, guys? What was the fourth one? Money, pain, easy to reach. There we go. Money, the pain, easy to reach. What's the last one? I missed it. Anyways, you have that avatar that you found. Money, pain, easy to reach. Oh, and they're actually looking for what you're looking for, so they're actually trending on Google. Well, I got nervous. Let's see. From there, what's going to happen is you're actually going to build your product. Your product being like the information that you sell. You can teach people how to do like underwater basket weaving for all it matters, but you need to make sure that the people have a pain in the market. They're actually really into what you're doing. They have, so that means there's actually traffic going there. They have the money to pay for it. From there, you have your product already built. Now you're going to create your sales funnel using sales process, ClickBank accelerator. You can use whatever funnel builder you'd like, right? Whatever funnel builder you'd like. But once the funnel is done being built and you drive traffic to it through either paid ads or free ads, it's done. It's 100% done for you. You go to sleep, you wake up, you have money, right? If you're doing it for, let's say you're doing mortgages, you're doing all that stuff, or you're doing real estate. The thing is, right? Some people don't make money until they close a deal, but you can be making money while you're also going out and selling real estate. You don't have to be wasting your money creating social media, hoping someone sees it and then goes and buys the house. You can sell them something right on the spot. You can sell them the information right there. You don't have to be in their face. Once you have your product that's actually built and you have your funnel that's created, the last thing to do is actually like keep going. Simply put, just keep going. Keep reaching out to people. Start doing webinars like this if you'd like to. This is my first one. Thank you guys for joining. But yeah, really, it's just about creating relationships and having people come to the sales funnel. They know exactly what's going on. They're not confused. They got your free offer. You sent them, got their email. Keep reaching out, upsell them, sell them the next product, which is your course, your service. From there, you can keep selling them, upsell them on like one-on-one mentorships. You can do like physical product this way too. It's like the exact same sales funnel. You just give them a free offer, show them that something's good, get them into a webinar, show them your product, tell them how awesome your product is. It could be like a back massager. Hey guys, here's 40 minutes on my back massager. It's so great. Check it out. Oh, we have a limited sale going on. Woo! And yeah, well, that's all I've really got. My name is William Stewart. I help people create sales funnels. I help companies actually implement their sales funnels and 10x their sales by reducing their time. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys would like to work with me, my name is William Stewart. My number is, how do you target the ads? Okay, I'm actually going to answer a couple of questions here. Let's see. So how do I target the ads? So when you're using Facebook or Google ads, right? That's when you go back to the whole avatar thing. It's like, is there a pain in the market? Are they trending? Are they able to pay for it? And trending, able to pay for it, and whatever it may be. But the reason that you have that avatar out is because you're actually able to select the demographics. So, like Michael's between age 30 and age 50. He's been in business for 3 to 5 years. You can actually pick these things, like in the US, and you click them and you like target that way. Does that make sense? So when you're actually picking your avatar, like when you target the ads, like picking your avatar, then you target the ads, it makes it a lot easier. Because if you know that your avatar really likes snowboarding in the Alps on Thursdays, you can actually like select that. It's not that specific, but like Michael, age 30 to 50, has been in business 3 to 5 years, earns X amount of money, has X amount of kids, right? And is in the US. So like the ads thing is really confusing when you don't know your core avatar, when you don't know who you're speaking to. So we'll be answering a couple of more questions right before we close. Hopefully this was extremely helpful. I'm really glad that you guys were here. If you guys want to work with me, my Instagram is William T. Stewart. I'll type that in the chat. And my WhatsApp number is 1-818-297-9771. Alright. I'll leave it open for a couple of more questions. I know we still got 8 viewers here. So, we'll leave it open. Won't lie, this has been a wild, great, crazy experience talking to you guys. Let's see. Leave it open for another 3 minutes. And Andrea, I want to thank you for being so active in the chat. It really means the world because it really just helps out with everything that we're doing here. Vitus, super happy you're a part of this. So I'm going to go back to the chat. So Ivan Faez, right? He said that depending on the pain, right, the money's not an issue. And that is 100% true. If you have a starving crowd, and you're actually able to solve their problem, like for example, like insulin, right? Like people have to buy insulin. That's a fact. It doesn't matter what the price of insulin is, people are going to find the money to pay for it. It's what it is, right? Like pain. Let's see, we have 2 new comments. Hey Susan, yes, we did talk about business plans. That's exactly what we talked about. I'll be able to send you everything that we got after this. It's a nice long video, and I'll just send it on over. Let's see. Here's just a couple of things to like help people out, because I think a lot of like social media companies try to sell you on like creating media, like creating videos and all that shit. But like, once again, likes are not money, right? Likes are not money. Okay? Like, you have to realize, like, creating a video is one thing. Creating a video that catches someone's attention, drives them through a sales funnel and makes a sale is a completely different thing. Completely different thing. Okay? And like that is something that kind of pisses me off, because people like want to get more sales, and like they hired the social media manager and their goal was to get more sales, but they got like 1,000 likes. It's like, oh, I got so excited, my likes. But like, likes are not money. Like, you can't run a business off likes. Like, I mean, you can sell an account, I guess, like however much that costs you to get enough likes to sell your account, like. But the reason that people get likes, and it's just a metric to see like how much traffic you're actually getting, so you can actually sell. So you can sell. Or you just really like what you're doing. But I mean, if you really like what you're doing, you should be creating a product, selling something, because you deserve to be paid for what you're doing. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, let's see. So we've got, my business provides care to elderly clients in their own homes. I've tried Facebook ads, but never got any results. Let's see. So if you're trying Facebook ads and your business provides care to elderly clients in their own homes, right? This goes back to like you're choosing your avatar, and like it might be difficult to target elderly people in their own homes, right? But you're able to target elderly healthcare providers. So like, let's say it's like their mom, their dad, or their cousin, or whoever is like actually taking care of the elderly person. You might be able to target them and help them out. I'm not sure what your business does, but like, right, like an elderly person in their own home, the odds that you try to actually target that person are pretty difficult, unless you're using like, I don't know, you're on TV ads, and like, because you're still using cable or whatever. Like, that's an imagination and an opinion, but like, you need to be able to target the people that are around them that can actually provide help to them, that think of them, rather than actually the elderly person, because that person isn't able to actually see what you're doing. You know, like the odds they're on social media and the odds that they're doing any of that pretty low. Like you start staggering down. Like after like 60, 65, like you start shooting down. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Julie. Awesome. So your avatar is, yes, their children. Okay, yeah. So if you're targeting their children, right? Oh, relative. Oh, okay, perfect. Brilliant. Yeah, you're actually doing exactly what we're talking about. So I would step away from the Facebook ads, right? Start off and then start going organic traffic. Because organic traffic is where you can actually see if your ad creative It's called an ad what? Creative. If your ad creative actually converts. So the thing is with like when you're running ads, not all of them are going to convert. Not everyone's going to click every single ad, and it's not always eye-catching, right? And so you need to do organic traffic, like posting everywhere, but make sure you have that sales process in place. And once you have that sales process in place, you're able to actually figure out what really caught people's eyes when you're posting. What really caught someone's eye? What is it called? What really caught someone's eye? And when it catches someone's eye, that's when you're actually able to take whatever that was and put it into a Facebook ad and to pay, like run it paid traffic, because it needs to start converting organically for it to convert on Facebook ads. Like I would never take like something that doesn't convert organically and put it on a Facebook ad, even though they're kind of different traffic. I would still like to see some traction on organic. So I start posting on social medias and testing out which works and which doesn't. Sometimes what can be the issue is the tone in which you're talking to the person, right? So if you're talking to the people and you're like, we help your relatives and change their lives, it's like, it's not really all that interesting. And it's like, your relative's like alone, dying, hurting at home, and they like, I don't know, like, you have to put, let's say, some emotion into it. It's like, we have a 3-step process in changing the lives of your relatives, empowering them so they can live a happier life. Well, whatever your product is, it's like you have to start selling the emotion of what they wish their relative was doing, rather than like, our company does this, our company does that, our company does this. Because like, no one really cares about what the company is or what the company does ever. They always care about the desired future outcome. Susan talked about, how about brand awareness? Brand awareness is really good. So you guys can use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all of those for brand awareness. After you have brand awareness, the biggest thing that you want to focus on is making sure that you have the sales funnel. So our sales funnels happen from sales process, ClickBank Accelerator, and what that is basically just like landing page builders that go from like landing page to landing page to landing page to help people actually buy a product. So when it comes to brand awareness, the biggest thing is to make sure you know who your avatar is. Your avatar is going to be someone that is able to buy your product. What is it? Able to buy your product, right? So they have the money to pay for your product. There's a pain in the marketplace. There are actually a lot of people looking for it, and those people are easy to reach. Okay. So, home care gurus, home healthcare service. So I'm assuming that you guys do. We simply, yeah. So I would say like the biggest thing is probably like what you say your company is. I would say like desired future outcome versus like home gurus is this, because no one knows who home gurus is. But they do care about their relative and what happens. It's like not just a healthy life, but a happy life, a better life. And but obviously like targeted towards like their relatives. Easy way of doing that though is like to run like 100 different versions of it through ChatGPT and then test each one. Let's see. So we still have 7 different viewers. I'm gonna stay on for we can do another 8 minutes. Go ahead and ask any questions. Going back to the brand awareness. Yeah, brand awareness is really important, and you can use TikTok to run thousands and thousands and thousands of people with traffic, but the big thing is to make sure you know who your avatar is, because I did the exact same thing where I was struggling because I didn't know who my avatar was or what I was selling. When I first started, like, I didn't have an avatar, and I didn't know what I was selling, but I knew everything about sales process. It was like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And you might be wondering, how does he know about sales processes, but he didn't know his avatar or what to sell? And that's because I became an affiliate marketer to start, and that's where you start selling other people's products. So all I have to do is drive traffic to like their offers. Yes, Julie, you're welcome. Very glad that you're here. It's a pleasure and an honor. I'm really glad that I helped. If you have any more questions, I'm pretty sure you have a way of contacting me, and I'll be here. So, yeah. Any more questions? Let's go ahead. Oh, let's see. Can you suggest some ways to attract clients via social media? I have a social media manager. He gets me loads of likes, but no sales. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'll explain what an avatar is, and I'll also explain some ways to attract clients via social media. So your avatar is just a person. Like the word avatar is the same as like your target audience. Yeah. So the reason that we use avatar is because it gets a little bit more specific because you're not targeting an audience, you're targeting a person, right? Like a lot of people like to say, let's your target audience, and like you get really broad, non-specific things about your audience. But like when you start talking about an avatar, a person, a dude, like I could talk about a real estate agent that's black in Los Angeles and has been in business for 3 to 5 years. Like that's a dude, right? And I can capture that guy. But when you say like I want to help real estate agents that sell houses, it's the buyer agents and selling agents, by the way. It's like it's a little bit less specific, and they don't really care as much because you didn't target them. Let's see. Okay, avatar is the customer. Yeah, avatar is the customer. You're 100% right, Susan. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. What if your avatar's over 50? I don't think they're on TikTok. The thing is, everyone's on TikTok. The way that TikTok is running right now, that's... Okay, so what happens now is there's going to be a thing called limiting beliefs. It's like, what is it called? Limiting beliefs. And the reason that I say that is, like, can I offer an opinion? So let me know if I can offer an opinion. Go ahead, type it in the chat. I want to offer something that's going to really help in the future for using all of these platforms, because Facebook and LinkedIn are very, very powerful, and you should be on them, and you should 100% be running those too. The thing is, saying someone's not on TikTok is just not true anymore. So the limiting belief is that the audience that you're looking for is not on TikTok, or like without like testing it out too much, because your avatar is 100% on TikTok, especially if they're a business owner. 100% of everyone is saying, hop on TikTok, run your business on TikTok, go crazy on TikTok. Like, TikTok is where everyone is, and it's literally the pump that primes all of your other business. Like, it is the pump that primes all of your other business, because you're able to drive astronomical amounts of traffic through TikTok and then just feed it to all of your other more stable platforms like Instagram, to your website, to everything. Like, TikTok is where you need to be. 100% of business owners are moving there. The reason that you know about TikTok is because it's going there. Everyone knows about TikTok. Like, you go, I don't know, freaking go to a local church and the local nun knows about TikTok. She hasn't been on her phone for 50 years, but she knows about TikTok because someone was talking about it. So 100% of people are on TikTok. Just is what it is. And before, I would say before like saying that anyone isn't on some sort of platform, I would definitely try to like sift through and actually confirm that belief rather than like listen to anybody else or whatever. I would actually actively go on LinkedIn, DM people that are in your target audience, and like reach out to those people. Do the same on TikTok. Reach out to those people. When it comes to brand awareness, I think someone was asking me about brand awareness. Yeah, they're getting loads of likes but no sales. I might wonder if they're running ads at all, and also where that traffic's coming from. I would look at your analytics, because a lot of social media managers like to drive traffic from like places like Bangladesh, and that doesn't make you any money. And the reason that you're probably getting no sales, I won't lie, it's probably not about your social media manager as much as it is about your sales funnel. If you don't have a sales funnel set up, social media doesn't do anything for your business, because people are not going to be hopping onto your Instagram page and thinking, hey, I'm going to call this person. It's just not going to happen. You need to walk them through the process. You got to walk them through the process. You got to make it so easy to buy that it was almost harder to click out than it was to actually buy. Right? So, like, they hop in your page, like, oh, what are they about? Like, oh, boom, boom, boop. I'm getting a free offer. Well, I'd like to see the free book. Boop. From there, oh, yeah, I'd like to see what this is about. Their little VSL, you catch their attention, keep their attention. Talk about just being friends. And then, boom, you get to the very end of it, and then you actually offer your product. And then you get a sale, right? But it's not just like, I'm going to talk to you on TikTok, and then all of a sudden, like, someone's going to hop on your page and see your number and be like, I'm going to call them right now. Absolutely not. Okay, cool. Well, that's all I've got right now. My name is William Stewart. I help companies implement sales processes, build their social media, and make money online. If you guys want to talk to me You guys have my information. You guys can send me a message on Facebook. You guys can send me a message on Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever it may be. And if you guys want, we can book a call, sit down, talk. It's been a pleasure and an honor talking to you guys. Thank you for the powerful questions. Cheers. Oh yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, follow for more of this stuff later because it's going to be a video.